Welcome from Sitka Technology Group to the Washington Department of Natural Resources Forest Health Tracker. In this tutorial, we will go through the process of adding and updating a project in the Forest Health Tracker system. After you have logged in to Forest Health Tracker and requested the appropriate credentials, you have access to add and update projects within the system. We can add a project through the Applications and Pending Projects pages, or by clicking the Add Project button on the home page. Let's add a new project. In Forest Health Tracker, we can select whether to add an application for a future project or add information of an existing project. In this tutorial, we will propose a new project. As we begin a proposal for a new project, let's take a look at the instructions and note the icons here. As we work through the project workflow on the left-hand side of the page, these icons will indicate whether we have completed certain steps along the process. We must complete all of the phases of the project application before submitting the project for review. Forest Health Tracker uses a draft review approve workflow. You, as the implementer, create a draft proposal, and this proposal can be edited until all required information is entered and you're satisfied that the proposal is complete. Once complete, you can submit the proposal for review by a Forest Health Tracker admin. The Forest Health Tracker admin will either return the proposal with a request for clarification or approve the proposal, at which point it will be visible in Forest Health Tracker to the public. Let's begin this project. Here I've begun a project titled Rattlesnake Creek Thinning and completed the steps in the overview section of the application. When you complete a section, make sure you save and continue before moving on. Let's look at some of the contacts for this project. I have a primary contact with as required, and I have other contacts that I can add or remove to the project. Let's add another person to this project's contact list. I've added another landowner, and I can remove any contacts that I no longer need, and then save and continue. Let's look at adding location information to our project. Here I've already plotted a point for our project, and I'll save and continue and add some detailed information about our project's location. I can use the tools on the map to define additional locations. Now that I've defined and labeled my features, let's continue. Here I've started to define the expected funding for our project. I've entered a total cost and identified a few grant allocations that will be funding the project. I can add additional grant allocations by selecting them from the drop-down and adding them to the list. I can also delete them if they're not needed anymore. The last required piece of information for our project application is a project theme. By classifying a project by a project theme, we can group projects together. We can enter additional photos and documents, if necessary, before submitting this project for review. When complete, we can click Submit to notify the Forest Health Tracker admin via email that there is a project ready for review. An admin will review and prompt for more information if this is necessary, or approve the project as part of official record. Once approved, the project will appear on the Forest Health Tracker map and have a fact sheet and a project detail page. Once a project is created and added to Forest Health Tracker, it can easily be updated through the main page. We can click on the Update Project button, where we can see a project that needs updating. We can begin the Update Project workflow, and we're led through similar steps as the Add Project workflow. After we complete these steps, we can submit this project for review. Additionally, if we navigate to the project's detail page and our permissions allow, we can edit and update project information by clicking on the icons for each section. Thank you for watching this tutorial on how to add and update projects to the Forest Health Tracker system. For any further questions, please reference the Forest Health Tracker user guide or click the Help tab and request support. Thank you very much.